I recently finished doing my crypto taxes with AI, and the most surprising part of the whole process was not the AI part or how fast it was. It was the fact that wallet structure played a key role in organizing my data and to understand what wins, losses, and crypto taxes will be at the end. In this video, in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown and framework of how to organize your wallets to make it easy, and also will give you details as to what you need to create a detailed report of your crypto taxes using AI in under 10 minutes, including the exact prompt you can use to make this happen. The major problem that most crypto investors, especially those that are starting in crypto and just started investing, is that you might just have one wallet or multiple wallets and you have some sort of disorganization in terms of how you use them. It is likely that when you started investing, you just had one wallet and you started just doing everything with that one, right? You fund it, you have your ETH, you have your Bitcoin there, you have other random tokens and random projects that come and go, that you buy, that you sell. And over time, you start accumulating dust, not only from the trades that you make, but also just from random tokens that appear, right? You get airdrops just from people trying to get exposure to their projects. You might also get spam or NFTs, and that's going to create a lot of clutter and a lot of dust in your wallet. So there is one way that you can organize your wallets in a just 3-wallet system that makes it really, really easy for you to not only have or keep organized your projects and your funding and all that stuff, but also in the end, it's going to make it a lot easier for AI to understand which are trades, which are swaps, and which are which, right? So in my 3-wallet system, I have the exchange wallet. In my case, it's my Coinbase account, and I don't keep almost anything there except just maybe some cash or some liquidity to deploy whenever I need to make it easy. But I also have my trading wallet, which is my primary wallet that I'm using to send, to receive, to trade, to do all the stuff that I do internally and externally with other wallets. So that one's the one that's interacting with other wallets and interacting with other DeFi projects and so on and so forth. And then I have my cold storage wallet, which in this case is my Tangent wallet, which I really, really love. If you don't know about cold storage, maybe I'll do a video soon, but do a little bit of research into that if you're new to crypto. But essentially, cold storage is what's going to keep your money safe, or your tokens and your projects safe. So what do you need to do your taxes with AI? And this is just a little list that you can just take note of after you watch this video. And you're going to need just some documents that are going to be uploaded to the chat box so that you can ask it to do an analysis for you. The first thing that you're going to need is the documents from your exchange. Like I said, in my case, I have Coinbase, but you can have some other exchange, and they'll usually provide some sort of document for tax purposes. You're going to need that one. Obviously, we're talking about the previous year because it might not have it if you're talking about the current year. Also, you're going to need the transaction history, the token transfers, and internal transaction history, all in Excel sheets or CSV file format. And in my case, I do most of my trading, most of my investing in the Base ecosystem, so I use Basescan. But another example for you might be ETH. Maybe you're trading all ETH or all SOL. You're basically going to need the documents to pull those down. I'll show you how in a second of how to pull those down from the Base chain so you can have those ready for the AI to process them. Now, if you don't have the wallets organized, that's okay. As long as you know which wallets are yours and you keep a record of your wallet addresses, you should be able to give them to AI and it should be able to pull a report. The first step you need to do is to log into the exchange that you use to fund your wallets. Now, that exchange for me is Coinbase. In my case, Coinbase does it really easy, but you can have any other exchange, and typically they're going to provide you with tax documents from the previous year. Coinbase does a really great job. It already has a little tile here that I can click that says it's tax time, where I can download my 2025 tax documents, or I can go on the left side and find any documents that are related to taxes and just click on it. It'll populate obviously the window and it'll give me the download so that I can basically get those. In my case, for the forms for 2025 is my 1099-DA, and then I downloaded that one. I click on that one, it'll download, and then then also I will download all the transactions and essentially just create a folder with all the files that I need with taxable activity that I had in 2025. So that's the first step. So the next step that you need to take is to download all the documents that have the transactions, that have your internal transactions, external transactions, and so on and so forth. In my case, I did most of the trading on the Base chain. So I went to Basescan to download these documents. But if you traded on Sol, then you would go to Solscan. If you traded on ETH exclusively, then you go to Etherscan, and so on and so forth. You just find the website or the web page that has the blockchain information and transaction information, and then do the work to download the files. So in my case, it was really easy. I just input or added my wallet address, and then it gave me all the transactions. So what you do is just go all the way down to the bottom of the page, and then you'll see a little bit of information down here that says CSV export. Click on that, and then it'll take you to another web page that's going to help you download these files. Now you're going to have to do this a few times. You're going to enter the type of transaction that you want. Essentially, you just want transactions to start. Eventually, you're going to get also internal transactions, and then you're also going to get the ERC-20 token transfers. That's if you're trading on the Base chain or trading on ETH, right? But let me give you an example of how to do it. So if you go to transactions, then you just enter the wallet address that you want to add. In my case, I have multiple wallets that I used, but then you also want to enter the date range, right? You want to go to 2025, so go to January 2025, and then set the first day of January, and then go to December 31st of 2025, and then just click download, and it's going to take the download to your downloads folder. I would recommend to create a folder on your desktop where you can start compiling all these documents so that it makes it easier to access. Eventually, once you have all these documents in your folder on your desktop, you're going to have, depending on how many wallets you have, depending on how many wallets you were using, and depending on how many chains you were trading on, you're going to want to pull all those documents. So this is the part of the process that's going to take a little bit more for you to compile these files. So once you have all the files in your folder, once you have everything pretty much under control in terms of the things that you need to make sure that AI does your report correctly, then you're going to use a prompt like this one. Now, I'm going to leave the prompt in the description below. It's essentially going to say something like, I am calculating my crypto taxes and need to reconstruct my trading history. I am uploading the files that you're uploading, and then my own wallets are primary trading wallet, secondary trading wallet, cold storage wallet, whatever it is. You can add the wallets and really add just a little note as to which wallet is which and which one does what, and then AI is going to take care of the rest. Finally, after you input all that information and all the files on AI and then ask it to create that report, it'll take a few minutes to work on it, but it'll also ask you for other details if it needs it. So it might need another file, it might need another document or another wallet that it sees that it's represented in the transactions. So you need to clarify if it's yours or not, and just continue to interact with AI so you can finally get that report. In the end, you can also ask it for a summary that you can give to your accountant and other documents that your accountant might need. So if you're active in crypto, that's the best way of doing your taxes with AI that I've found, organizing your wallet structure and also just gathering all the documents ahead of time so that you can make it easy on yourself and on AI to give you a good detailed report before tax season. If you found this video interesting, let me know in the comments below. I might create a video about how AI broke down my trading structure and my trading habits, and the insights were very, very interesting. I'm Beto on Base. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're here from another video, thanks for coming back, and I'll see you on the next one. Beto on Base.